President Trump is getting ready to cut Social Security benefits. I know that comes as a shock to many, but the president campaigned on not touching Social Security and Medicare. But he recently announced a change that is going to deny Social Security benefits to millions of seniors. And I think it breaks the promise that he made to not touch Social Security benefits. And guys, this is breaking news, and I have all the receipts. So stay with me through this because I am going to go through it step by step and explain to you what is happening with Social Security and why I think this change is going to affect millions of seniors in a negative way. And also, it's kind of a bait and switch because seniors who paid into the Social Security system expecting that if something happens and they cannot work, that they will still get benefits, are now put in a position where that benefit is no longer going to exist for millions of them because of this change that the Trump administration has written and is about to be approved. My name is Kwame Kwade. I am a government benefits expert. For 15 years, I've been helping seniors get the retirement benefits they deserve. I create content on Social Security, disability, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and any other personal finance topics that affect seniors and their benefits. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am glad you're here. Do me a quick favor, go into the comments and let me know your city and your state. If you've been watching my channel for a while, welcome back. Now, this news that was announced by the president has caused a lot of people to text me asking what does this mean for them. And if you are wondering what number are they texting, that is the number you see on the screen. So if you want to join that text list and get breaking news from me, text the word insider to the number that you see on the screen. Excuse me, we have a lot to cover. So here is the big news. So Trump plans to limit disability benefits for older Americans. And if you are thinking, well, that is not Social Security, you are mistaken and you're actually wrong because Social Security benefits, the Social Security definition of what benefits constitutes, a large part of that is disability benefits. Because if you cannot work, disability is an insurance that guarantees you income if you cannot work. The rule that the president is getting ready to make is going to deny millions of seniors that right to disability benefits. Let me explain. So first, let's get into some definitions because I want to make sure that I cover this thoroughly because I've told you guys always, I am not about politics. I'm just about whatever helps seniors stay ahead, whatever helps seniors strengthen their benefits is what I'm for. So I went to the Social Security website and wanted to get you the definition of Social Security. Social Security Administration is saying many people think of Social Security as just retirement program. Most of the people receiving benefits are retired, but others receive benefit because they are someone with a qualifying disability and a spouse, a divorced person, a spouse or a child of a worker who died, a divorced spouse or a worker who died, a dependent parent of a worker who died. So, Social Security is not just about retirement because millions of people are on Social Security because it covers all these other areas. And if you've paid into the system, you are eligible for everything you've paid, including your right to get disability benefits if you qualify. But this is not just that. Let's go to Wikipedia's definition of Social Security. It says in the United States, Social Security is commonly term used for the federal, listen to this, old age survivors and disability insurance program. That is the official name for Social Security, OASDI, program that is administered by the Social Security Administration. The Social Security Act was passed in 1935, and the existing version of the Act was amended and encompasses several welfare and social insurance programs. The welfare part is the SSI, which is a different benefit altogether. But if you are working and you paid into Social Security, you paid into Social Security, which is called the old age survivor and disability insurance. Survivor is important because if you die early and you have survivors, they also get benefits and you paid for that. So when you hear people talk about Social Security and they narrow it to retirement benefits, they are denying people's more of the benefits that they have paid into. And I want to be clear on that. And then I went to another government website, USA.gov, and got another definition, and it will tell you the same thing. Social Security provides a source of income when you retire or if you cannot work due to disability. So here, Social Security disability insurance is part of the original Social Security, where it doesn't only just cover retirement, but if you are not yet at retirement age and you cannot work, you qualify for disability because you have earned it. And if you go to your Social Security statement online, if you go to your Social Security statement online and you are not yet collecting Social Security, it will tell you how much you qualify for both Social Security retirement and disability benefits if you become disabled right now and you're eligible. Why am I saying all this? Because I want to prepare you for what I'm about to share with you about the new policy. But it was important for me to set the stage so that there's no confusion about what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to, cause unnecessary hysteria, but I'm telling you that what you're about to do is going to impact you in a negative way. So, Trump administration officials are considering eliminating age as a factor in deciding whether someone is capable of working. So, what does that mean? Well, the Trump administration, oh, you cannot see that, sorry. Let me make sure that I put that up there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. The Trump administration is preparing a plan that would make it harder for older Americans to qualify for Social Security disability payment, part of an overhaul of the federal safety net for poor, older, and disabled people that could result in hundreds of thousands of people losing benefits. The Social Security Administration evaluates disability claim by considering age, work experience, and education to determine if a person can adjust to other type of work. Older applicants, typically over 50, have a better chance of qualifying because age is treated as a limitation in adaptation to jobs. And that is important because as you get older, there are certain jobs that you cannot do any longer, and it's harder for you to retrain for a new job. And so that was the policy. But now, officials are considering eliminating age as a factor entirely or raising the threshold to age 60. It means that it was 50. They're going to shave 10 years off, meaning that if you're between 50 and 60 and you get injured and you can no longer work, you have no disability benefits or you're not going to be eligible. And the earliest you can get Social Security is age 62. So they're just giving you 2 years of disability in order to be eligible. And that is going to cause a lot of harm to a lot of seniors. They also plan to modernize labor market data to judge whether someone can work, replacing an outdated job database that includes obsolete work. So basically, what they're saying is that they're going to make it harder for you to apply for disability benefits. Now, you're probably thinking, what is the big deal? Well, the big deal is that a lot of people in low income or low wage jobs end up in situations where they get hurt at work. And it's not just manual labor. People who stand on their feet, I've known people who stand on their feet at restaurants, at all these places that develop debilitating back pain and can no longer work. And so these people are being told that if you get to age 50 and that happens to you, good luck. You don't qualify for the disability benefits that you paid into for 20, 30, 40 years. Some people are working since they were 14 years old. I've heard people say on this channel, a lot of seniors that come and say, I've been working since I was 14, and now I'm trying to get my benefits and I'm being denied. So my point is that this is bad, and it is designed to knock a lot of people of disability benefits so that the government can save money. But save money for who? These are benefits that people have earned, and I think that they deserve it. So I don't think this is a good idea. And as I've said, I am not about politics. Any party, any person that is doing something that I think is not putting seniors first, I think it's a problem because seniors have played by the rule, they have paid into the system. And so if policies are going to be created, it should benefit them because they have played by the rules. They 30, 40, 50 years, they played by the rules. And now when it's your turn to reap the rewards of their hard work and for programs and benefits that they've earned, politicians start finding ways to cut benefits, trim benefits, make it harder to apply for benefits, put a lot of red tape to qualify for benefits, and now denying, shaving a whole decade of disability benefits because they don't want to use age as a factor anymore. That's the whole point of the disability program, is that as you get older, you may need to get disability because you may not, for whatever reason, if you're unable to work, the program is there for you, and it's an essential part of the social security program. And so I wanted to highlight that tonight. Now, let me know what you think in the comments, because I think this is not good. And if you want to stay on top of the news and updates, then text the word insider to join thousands of people that are already receiving text messages from me at 443-293-0080. This is free, so it doesn't cost you anything. You just receive text messages about breaking news and updates, and you know, you can ask questions. If you have any questions in particular, you can text this number and we'll respond to you. So we've received we receive a ton of messages because we like to help seniors. As I said, we like to put in seniors first, and so this is another way for us to do that. So let's talk about Medicare. We are in open enrollment season, and there is something I want to share with you because it means a lot to me. My goal during this open enrollment is to help 100,000 seniors get peace of mind about Medicare. Why? Well, you have earned it. Like disability benefits, you earned it. So why not get the best out of it? But the problem is that 90% of all seniors are in the wrong Medicare plan, and it's costing them more money. And so my job is to educate you like I'm doing today, create and share useful resources with you that can help you better understand the program, and then connect you with the best resource and support. Because the average senior is spending about $6,000 for our Medicare out of pocket costs. And let me prove it to you. I have the data, and I'm going to share it with you shortly so that you can see that this is serious business. I always come with receipts. You know me. I'm going to do my research and I'm going to present the data to you, and you can make your own informed decision about what it means for you. But you cannot say you did not know. You know, the average senior citizen is spending $6,000 on average just to get through Medicare, um, Medicare out of pocket costs. And so what that means is that if you are just automatically renewing your Medicare program as it stands, you are doing yourself a big disservice because, cost is rising and more seniors are paying more money. So here we go. 39% out of pocket costs on average. $6,330 seniors are spending on Medicare out of pocket. So being able to save money is important. And that is why I am on this mission to help 100,000 seniors avoid these scary headlines where Medicare is changing so much. Everywhere you turn in the news, there is some bad news about Medicare. How do you get ahead of that? Well, our partner, Chapter Medicare, who are not there to sell you anything, is an advisor you can trust, because when you call them, like the 2,500 viewers like you that have already called, we've referred so many people to them, and it's been nothing but the best experience. When you call them, they're going to look at your current Medicare plan, and if you're in the right plan, they'll tell you, and if you're not, they're going to help you switch to a better plan. And we have a small window, 7 weeks, to get this done, to switch to a better plan that is for you. And what do I mean by peace of mind? Peace of mind about Medicare means that you've evaluated your current plan, then you've compared it to all the options that are available to you in your local area, and you've picked the best plan that fits your budget, the provider network that you need to be in, doctors, hospitals, and then prescription drug coverage that you need, and most importantly, that it fits the coverage that will help you maximize your Medicare benefits. So if that is you, give Chapter a call today, 539-205-2147, or you can go to askchapter.org/insider, and they will be there to help you. These are real people that are ready to take your call, and they can save you $1,100 a year. I've told you about costs going up, and I'm sharing with you a resource that can save you money. They are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. And we've gotten a ton of 5-star reviews that we've been sharing on our YouTube channel. If you look at our YouTube post section of our channel, we've been sharing those testimonials all day long so that people know that Chapter is the real deal and they offer you free, unbiased opinion to help you maximize your Medicare. So give them a call today. I'll put the link in the comments. I'll put the link in the description to this video. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. If you like what you heard today, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, maybe ring the bell so that you get notification, and I'll see you tomorrow.